welcome and thanks for watching. It's another beautiful day here in Kentucky, a little bit of overcast, very mild wind. Thought we'd get out here and do a review. Now, if you follow my channel or you're one of my subscribers, you know I've done a lot of reviews on the Bond Arms Derringers. Now, this is the Stinger, and we finally got a caliber in it we hadn't done one on. This is the 22 long rifle. Let's take it out of here and take a look, and then we're going to put some rounds to it and see how it's going to do. These little Bond Arms, kind of hard to get used to, but once you do, you can be pretty accurate with these. So let's take it out here and take a look. Now, this is the Bond Arms Honeybee Stinger, and this Derringer has been cleared before the video. I just want to make a note of that. Now, you get your box of paperwork and your wrenches. You can get different barrels with this, the 9, the 38, the 380, several different barrels for these little Derringers. And this is the lightweight model. You get your wrenches to take your barrel off with in your manual. And also, there's another wrench in here. And what that's for, if you got worries that you might have someone that might be getting a hold of the pistol by accident, and you want to be safe, you can actually come right here, and there's a little set screw right there. You're going to lock that safety down. You don't have to worry about it. So I kind of like that. And if that's something you want to do, and you haven't got a safe place to store your firearms. So anyhow, guys, the little Bond Arms, I've done reviews on just about every caliber out there, and I like them. I've got to say, they're built like a tank. They'll last you 2 lifetimes, and this one's pretty comfortable. Can't wait to put some rounds through this one and just see how it's going to do. Now, I put a little bit of orange out here on the bead, and now this one's got a 3-inch barrel. It's 5 3/8 inches overall length. Single action. Cock it and shoot. And now this one, it automatically, until you cock it and pull that trigger, it's on a safe mode right there. It keeps it off the firing pin, the hammer off the firing pin. Then you've got a crossbolt safety right here that you can put on, and it absolutely will not go off. Now, if you're not familiar with these Bond Arms, it's got your barrel release right here, which you flip up, you load your little pistol, pop it back down, you're ready to fire. And now right here is a manual hull ejector, so to take out your empty cartridges. Now, I've got to say, these little Bond Arms has a pretty little stiff trigger pull. Now, this one has got about a 6-pound, 2-ounce trigger pull, and the manual actually states that it can go from 6 to 7 pounds. So this one's a little bit lighter, just a little over 6-pound trigger pull. But now I gotta say, I'm ready to put some rounds through this and see how it's going to do. So we're going to be using some CCI standard velocity, 1,070 feet per second. Just round nose, 40 grain. And we've got some Stingers, and we're going to be trying those 32 grain, 1,640 feet per second. I didn't see nothing that didn't indicate that you couldn't use these. So we're going to try some of those. And then we got some mini mags, 1,235 feet per second, 40 grain. We're going to be using some of those. So I tell you what, we're going to start down here with my target. I've got a 6-inch target, and just to see if we can hit that from here, and just to kind of give me an idea how the little pistols are doing. Takes a little bit of getting used to these little pistols. Now, if you're not familiar with the Bond Arms, the bottom barrel is set in at the factory at your point of aim. So to let you know which barrel you're shooting, you can actually tell by looking at the little selector button here. It's hard to see that there's a little selector button. When it's level, that's your top barrel. When it's down, it's your bottom barrel going to go off first. So you want to start with the selector up level with the frame, and that will be your bottom barrel. Then when you cock it, it's going to drop to the bottom. So that's what we want to start with, because that is your point of aim. So guys and girls, let's load up the little Stinger 22 long rifle. I'm going to start out with the standard velocity, and because I found them to be pretty accurate for its persistent and a good target round. I mean, they just seem to be pretty accurate. So let me get some plugs on here, and we're going to try a couple shots at that bottom target here. Okay, that was just a little bit low. Now let's try that again. And I got both of them in there, no problem. First time shooting it, so that's not bad. A little right of the bullseye, about 2.5 inches to the right. And then we got the first barrel shot directly and under the bullseye, but about 3 inches, 2.5. So that's not bad. And these rounds, they come right out. You have to pull them out most of the time on these Bond arms. Now we're going to go to the CCI 1200, and these are 1235 feet per second. And I'm going to put 2 more rounds on that target and see if it does any difference with higher velocity. Okay, that was just about, and I was taking a good level bead in there, and that was almost right in the bullseye. So let's try that again. Now, this one's going to shoot a little bit different. Okay. Actually, guys, the first 2 rounds we put over to the right, that second round almost took out that same hole. It's just, you can see it's a little bit longer. So pretty much persistent with both the high velocity and standard velocity. So not bad. Let's try these Stingers. I got to try those in there, and to see if they're anywhere near close. We'll try a couple of those in that target, and then we'll go up there and get that, and then we'll do some more shooting. All right, let's see. Okay, that again, right next to the bullseye. And again, to the right. That top barrel seems to be shooting to the right for some reason. I don't know why. Your bottom barrel is right on. The top barrel shooting a little bit to the right, even with those Stingers. But no problem, still coming out. Got to pull them. So, all right, let me see here. Now that silhouette back there is about somewhere around 8 yards from here back. Let's see if we can see how close we can get to the center of that. Now, guys, that just about took that 1.5 inch, not hardly 1.5 inch sticker out. It did hit it. So that was pretty close. Let's try that one more time. And now, again, it shot way to the right. So we're getting one barrel that's shooting right on and one that's shooting to the right. Now, while we're on a road here, I've got an old paint can sitting here, and I'm going to try a couple of these Stingers and try to bust that pop can or that paint can. And then we'll go up and get that target and let you take a look at that. Got it. First shot. That barrel's staying right on her. I'm going to see if I can compromise this a little bit. Okay, I brought it over a little bit too much. But I just aimed a little to the left because it's shooting that top barrel to the right just a little bit. But, guys, we've hit every time. And for a little Derringer with a 3-inch barrel with a 6-pound 2-ounce trigger pull, that's not bad. Let me go up there and get that target. We'll take a look at it. Okay, we shot a 6-round total. This was my first round right here. That was a CCI standard velocity. A little low, right under the bullseye. That was the second round of the CCI standard velocity. Then we went to the CCI Maxi Mags, Mini Mags. And we had one right beside the bullseye and another one. You can see there's two right there. 1, 2. Went right almost in the same hole to the right. Then our third was the Stingers. That was right here. I'm pretty sure that was the one right here, and shot to the right again, that top barrel. So, guys, but 6-inch target at, this is like 6.5, 7 yards right there where I was shooting at the light up target. So, not bad. And we hit the paint can, so that wasn't bad either. The little Stinger, 22 caliber by Bond Arms. The Honeybee. Pretty impressive little pistol. And guys, like I say, they will last you a lifetime. They're just built like a tank. So guys and girls out there, if you got one of the little Honeybee 22 caliber or any of the little Stinger firearms, let me know how you like it. I would love to hear from you. And as always, guys and girls, we appreciate you watching. We do thank you for all those views and comments. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. And give us a big thumbs up. It does help. And we'll see you the next time out here at my little mini range having some fun on the Walk with Al.